Hello, my name is Amos Tarfa and I'm a math and science instructor at LifeSTEM Academy as well as the director of the program. Today I want to tell you good news, right? Breaking news. We have the solution to America's math problem. What is the solution? In order to answer the question, we need to ask ourselves, what is the destination? So I'm going to walk over here and tell you this is the destination. When a child has mastered the principles of mathematics, they should be able to do calculus, statistics, linear algebra, calculus 2, calculus 3, differential equations, Fourier transform. Ideally, that one is more of a bonus. But anyways, they should be able to do at least the first three topics there, first three branches. So how do we prepare students at LifeSTEM Academy and all our Vision Inspirational STEM Academies? How do we prepare them to be the best in math? Well, let's go back to the beginning. We use Inspirational Mathematics 1, which is focused on pre-algebra, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, and proportions. You need to master those principles well in Inspirational Mathematics 1. You are not allowed to go into Inspirational Mathematics 2 until you can score very high on the final of Inspirational Mathematics 1. So that's how we prepare our students for mathematics. So this can be done in 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, or 7th grade. You could do it in any of those grade levels, but believe it or not, in America, we do it that many times. We repeat and repeat and repeat the topics. That's not the way to go. Instead, we need to aim for mastery. That's what we need to do. Reduce duplication, increase mastery, and we can get students in 4th grade going into algebra if they're ready, or just give people time to enjoy the journey of learning arithmetic and pre-algebra well. One thing you can do if a student has mastered those principles but is not ready for algebra is maybe using a book like this, The World of Mathematics, which tells the history of mathematics, right? This can be something that a 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th grader can read. So keep this in mind as we keep our conversation going. Inspirational Mathematics 2, it's an Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and College CLEP Algebra course. In this course, which normally people learn in 8th grade, we just give it to you after you've mastered the first level, right? Grade-based learning in mathematics needs to stop. There is nothing such as 6th grade math when you think about math history. It's more based on what concept have I mastered and what can I do next. That's the way math was. And now we have this grade-based learning approach that doesn't always work, because if someone comes from Missouri or from Kansas and says, oh, I did 6th grade math last year, that tells us nothing about their math knowledge. But if they can tell me I mastered fractions, decimals, and percents last year, then I say, oh, that makes sense. Let's move you on to ratios and proportions. We need every child to have an inventory of every concept they are learning in math and put in a sign that notes that they've mastered those concepts, right? That is what comes with our Tools for Mastering Mathematics kit. It's this idea that every child has an inventory, a math inventory, that they're trying to master so they can do calculus, statistics, and linear algebra without any issues, okay? Now, statistics is much easier than calculus in many settings. I'm just using that as one of the courses you do after you finish the Inspirational Math series. So, Inspirational Mathematics 1, fractions, decimals, percents, ratios, proportions, you get all those down. You move into Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 together. There is one thing we need to stop doing in America, and that is a 3-month break between math courses. That is just very unhealthy for anybody. Like, if you take time off shooting free throws as a basketball player, it's not going to go well. So why do we give kids 3 months off? But here's even what's worse. How do you go from Algebra 1 to Geometry to Algebra 2? So you learn the concepts in Algebra 1, you have 3 months off, then you learn Geometry for 9 months, then you have 3 months off. That's 15 months off from Algebra 1, and then in Algebra 2, you repeat the stuff you did in Algebra 1. Okay, we got to stop it. Algebra 1 and 2 need to be done together, okay? And I'm not a president of the American Math Society, but if I could write an executive order, I would say immediately Algebra 1 and 2 must be done together without a summer break, signed, stamped. Now, I know it's America, freedom, I get it. But I'm just talking to those who really care about their time. Do you want to waste your time, or do you want to use your time, well, right? That's something you should strive to do. Use your time wisely, because we only have one life to live. Why are we wasting everybody's time? Unfortunately, that's part of what American math education does, is waste everybody's time. Okay, I don't want you to waste your time, so let's do that for our Inspirational Mathematics 2. Let's do Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. And while we're at it, let's take the CLEP test. Pass the CLEP test and get yourselves 3 college credits, okay? Then we move to Inspirational Math 3, the last course you do before you do calculus. In this course, you cover geometry, which honestly can be done in 3 months comfortably, just so you know, because geometry does include area, perimeter, ratio, things like basic plane geometry and solid geometry, stuff that you would have actually learned sometimes in pre-algebra. So, do geometry, get it done, and then pre-calculus. Pre-calculus is actually, the subtitle is College Algebra and Trigonometry. That's the standard subtitle of a pre-calculus class. But notice what happened back here. You did the college algebra CLEP right there, right? So that means you've actually covered at least a third, if not more, of pre-calc, right? You've already covered a lot of the material in this class. That's why we don't recommend taking a break from any of these, right? When you're doing this, keep practicing into the next year, In the summer, you could rest, you could go to the lake, I get it, but you could be at the lake while you read some math or math history, right? This is actually the biography of one of the people who did work with the MRI scanner. We're building that into our math and science curriculum where everybody has to read about the people behind the concepts. So, Inspirational Math 3 is geometry and pre-calc combined within 1 year. You do it in 1 year and you're done. And you can get 3 college credits while you're at it again. So notice you've gotten 3 college credits for college algebra, 3 college credits for pre-calc, and 3 college credits for calculus. So that's 9 college credits, even if you're still in 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, whatever grade you're at when you are taking on this journey. So, in conclusion, the math curriculum in America is generally designed to get people to be able to do calculus. However, we still have a lot of students who can't add fractions in high school. So maybe what we need to do is to start mastering these topics, do what they do in Nigeria, for example. If you fail 7th grade math in Nigeria, you have to repeat all of 7th grade math again, the whole year, the next year, right? So there's an incentive to say, I don't want to fail this math. In America, you can get a D in 7th grade math. You could move out of 7th grade and not even have a report card, and most people don't care. That's not the case in most of the world. So we need to teach students to have discipline, note-taking skills, and a desire to learn. And part of how we do that is by teaching math history. This is Katherine Johnson from Hidden Figures. There's also a book about her that we recommend that students read in their journey. And so I hope this has been informative. Course Inspirational Math 1, 2, and 3 are courses that you can order. You can order any of these courses, even if you don't attend our school. But if you attend our school, you will follow this journey and get to calculus and enjoy the journey. And if you want to be an engineer or mathematician, we can get you 21 credits of math before you ever leave high school, which is a math minor, before you've ever left high school even. So that means you go into college with a math minor waiting for you. And this is, of course, in conjunction with the local colleges around you. We try to work with the colleges to get you to test out of these courses. We've done it before, and we're excited to help people do that. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and stay tuned. Take care.